Now, some of you who have been on the forum a long time might recognise this. This was my BCM voltage tap voltage monitor, and if you remember, I shoehorned a pic into the BCM, and this was connected to the filtered outputs from these voltage converter modules inside the BCM, so it could monitor the 10 taps and do its own analog to digital conversion. And then it used to display it on a terrible little 4x20 line LCD with horrible buttons and things. Well, I decided this had been sat on the shelf for years, so I decided to repurpose it. So I've added one of those tellymate video outputs, so now it can output the serial data to an RCA video, and I've reprogrammed this just to be very dumb but output as much information as it can from the BCM. So it's going to outputs the 10 voltage taps and then the BCM bat SCI data, etc, and the differences in the amps and the packets, blah blah blah. So I've still got to just finish programming it, but then basically you get that. So you get quite a nice little display. So I can plug that into packs that come in, so I can swap out the BCM for customers' cars, etc. If I want to, I can swap that in and put that in and just see what's going on. And obviously got my little video screen here, so you can just put that where you want, so you can keep an eye on it. Or if I'm looking at packs on the bench, I can just plug it into the voltage tap harness. It's powered at the moment just by an independent 12-volt supply, and you can just power it up and see what's going on. So that's just quite a useful little thing, and it had been sat there for ages doing nothing, and I did this, well, it must be 6 or 7 years ago now, this board, and managed to solder tiny wires to the BCM board, but I never did anything really serious with it, and it was never going to be a production thing, so it's just a useful diagnostic tool for me to have, and it's built into a standard 010 BCM, so that's what that is.